These small towns in Massachusetts, they look so peaceful on the surface, but behind every closed door, a different kind of horror lies in wait. My name is Ryan. From my bedroom window, just 20 feet away, I have a clear view of my neighbor's old Victorian house. That house has been abandoned for 10 years. When Mr. Harrison passed away, he didn't have any relatives to claim the massive estate. Since then, that attic room, shrouded in dust and cobwebs, always felt a bit unsettling. But what I saw tonight, I wasn't prepared for that, not even close. It was 1:15 a.m. Through the hazy veil of a snowstorm, I saw a faint shadow behind the glass of that abandoned attic window. Someone was slowly pressing their hand against the pane, and then they started waving at me. The hand was unnaturally thin, a ghostly pale white. My brain kept telling me it had to be a hallucination. I mean, how could someone live in a house with no power or heat for 10 years? I grabbed my high-zoom camera and looked through the lens. My heart stopped. It was a gaunt, skeletal face, sunken eyes. He was staring at me with a gaze that was both tragic and terrifyingly still. I almost called 911, but then I hesitated. What if I was just losing my mind? Driven by a surge of adrenaline, I grabbed a flashlight and trekked through the snow. I slipped through Mr. Harrison's back door. The groan of the old floorboards felt like it was going to make my heart explode. The whole place was gray with dust. I made my way up the stairs toward the attic. As I reached the door, I heard a faint, muffled whimpering. Will Ryan save this mysterious man, or is he stepping into a trap? If this story has your nerves on edge, hit that subscribe button right now, because the real nightmare is just beginning. The attic door was secured from the outside with a heavy, rusted padlock. I grabbed an axe leaning against the wall, smashed the lock, and burst inside. What I saw was more disturbing than any ghost story. In the corner of the room, curled up inside an iron cage, was a man. He wasn't a ghost, he was alive. On the walls, there were thousands of tally marks scratched into the wood with a caption that read, "Today is my 4,327th day." I realized then, when Mr. Harrison died 10 years ago, he had left this man imprisoned. For a decade, someone had been silently coming to this house, feeding this man once a day and leaving. He was a living prisoner in an invisible jail. This wasn't supernatural. This was a man-made hell. But here's the most terrifying twist. As I was helping the man out of the cage, a photograph fell from his pocket. It was a picture of me. It showed me standing by my window, drinking coffee, while this man photographed me from the attic. On the back, it was written, "Ryan, you're next. I've done my 10 years. Now it's your turn." At that exact moment, I heard the heavy thud of the front door slamming shut downstairs. I looked over the railing and saw him, the dead Mr. Harrison. He was standing there with a hammer in one hand and a brand new shiny padlock in the other, walking towards me with total calm. He never died. He just faked his death for 10 years to find his next guest. That prisoner wasn't a victim. He was the accomplice sent to lure me into that cage. Did this story truly get under your skin? Let us know in the comments. Is there a mysterious room or window in your neighbor's house that creeps you out? Share it with us. What kind of psychological horror or twisted human mind stories do you want to hear next? Let us know. If you liked the video, share it with your friends and family. Thanks for watching until the very end. We'll see you in the next mystery. Stay subscribed. And hey, for those of you who find old abandoned houses a bit too thrilling, do you really know who's watching you from behind that window? Before you turn off this video, just close your curtains. Someone might have already finished cleaning your cage.